Well, good morning, folks. Welcome to my shop again. This morning we're going to do a little interlocking puzzle made out of crosses. In fact, I call it a cross of crosses. And it's not too difficult to cut. Little intricate little pieces here that might be a little difficult at times, but the interlocking pieces should hold it all together. And we'll be able to stand it up. It's a stand-up puzzle. We're going to cut it out of pine. I got some 3/4 inch pine here, and we're going to lay this down on here and get to work on it on the scroll saw. As usual, take our masking tape. Okay, we got our blank all taped up. Now what we want to do is, of course, glue up the bottom of this thing, pattern, cut it out of the paper, and then get it all nice and sticky on the back. Now attach this to our green tape. It'll be easy to peel off later. Don't have to work with any messy chemicals or sprays, just simply using plain old garden variety glue stick. I'll take this and put it down there and level this off with the bottom down here. That way you won't have to cut along the bottom at all. And then just spread it out there. Okay. Now we don't really have to do any internal cuts, so we won't need any entry holes. We'll just start cutting and very carefully go around it, and hopefully cut it all out nice and neat, and it should look pretty good when it's all done. You can, of course, paint this if you want to. I'm going to leave it just plain for now, but you can make the size of the pattern bigger or smaller. In fact, I have a second pattern. If you decide you'd like to get this pattern, you can just simply click the link down below, and you'll get 2 copies of the pattern. One will be on standard 8.5 by 11 paper, and that's this size. And then I've also made a larger one, which is 14-inch paper, and you can print that on your regular printer also. It's the same width, it's just that the length is longer and it makes the cross longer. So you could do either one, or you can resize it yourself, or do whatever you please. Along with this pattern, you'll get, as I said, you get the bigger pattern. Plus, as I always do with my projects, I always give a set of free patterns too. It'll be like a grab bag. They'll be in the ebook when you download it. So you'll get a bunch of little patterns rather than just one little pattern for a very inexpensive price too. At the same time, you'll be helping out my channel here, sort of supporting it, and be glad to come up with more projects in the future. Okay, so let's go get this cut out. Okay, I got a number 5 reverse tooth blade in here, all set to cut. So let's take it away. I'm not going to cut the whole thing for you. I'll get it started and probably speed it up and make it a little quicker for you. You get to see how this thing comes together. Okay, pattern seems to fit together pretty nicely. What I'm going to do now is peel off all of the tape and get it ready for sanding. Okay, got all the pieces peeled off now. I think we got all the sides, you know, back sides. You can always check the back sides too. I'm going to take this over to my mop sander now and give it a good sanding down so the corners will be rounded over and it'll fit together real nicely. Okay, I got the sander all fired up here. And the edges. Okay, I finished the puzzle, put it all together here, and I put a little base on it too. Just see, I glued a little base on the bottom of the bottom piece of the puzzle. That way it'll hold it in place better when it stands upright. It's an upright puzzle, stand-up puzzle. And the best way to do this, of course, is to assemble it on a board. And I had to raise this board up, of course, because I did put the base on there. And when you want to stand this thing up, all you have to do is bring the whole thing up instead of just trying to keep it in place. And then once you've got it up there, it should be okay. You might want to do the pieces of the puzzle with a tighter blade also. Make it stand up a little more firmly. Okay, I think we're alright though. And you can see we have our floating crosses here on the top. And it works out pretty good. Now you can paint this, of course, or stain it, or whatever you want to do. And you have an interesting conversation piece, floating puzzles, floating crosses, and interesting little challenge putting it together and taking it apart. Okay, well, that's that project. If you like this project, please click the like button down below. That'll help my channel. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, you might want to do that as well. Remember, if you'd like to get a copy of the puzzle pieces, which is a lot easier if you're working from the pattern, you're getting actually two patterns, this size pattern and then one that's a larger one. This is about 11 inches tall, the other one is 14 inches tall. And you can print that out on your regular printer and make a much bigger puzzle if you prefer. Just click the link down below and that'll take you right there. Now when you download the puzzle, you're also going to get a little package of a few other patterns for free. It's a grab bag thing, so you don't know what you're going to get, but it could be Christmas, it could be other holidays, could be just a regular sign pattern, several sign patterns, ornaments, who knows what. You'll find out when you open up the package and check it out. Well, thank you for watching.